Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I will be unboxing a double lot I happened to get of Mage Knight miniatures from eBay. And let's go over them, shall we? Get going with the first box here. So first up here, got us, look to be some skeletal-like riders. Get this little baggie here. Let's see here. Looks to be a Nightmare Reaper. So he has a nice skeleton riding on a skeletal horse. Pretty cool here. Definitely usable for D&D as well. Maybe you could use a little touching up, but nothing wrong with that. I mean, the way it is. And this one here looks to be the other variety in the bag. Looks to be a Nightmare Banshee. Pretty cool. I mean, really, they could definitely use some touching up the Banshee faces, but other than that, it looks like we got like 3 Banshees and 2 of the Reapers. Pretty cool there. I'm liking that. That's pretty cool, like little set right here. Moving on to another set. Looks like we got some mechanical things, I think mounts or people on them, which that could be interesting. So let's see what we got here. Sorry about that. I am recording outside on a porch today just because I wanted to enjoy the sweet weather. Enjoy some nice, beautiful weather to record in. So vehicles might occasionally go by, so forgive me on that one. Looks like we have some type of weird mechanical riders. Scorpem Gunner? I mean, it looks like he's holding a spear of some type. Got a nice buzzsaw here. I mean, interesting artificer. I mean, it could be useful for D&D because we could just have a guy in full armor riding on the back of what looks to be like a construct here, basically. A nice little bug construct. I mean, I guess they're called Scorpums, which is unusual. And we do actually have some variety between the riders, even though they're all riders. It looks like we have one with blue, one with red. One of these guys happens to be a yellow rider, so that's awesome. It means I don't really got to touch them to make them different, so I can tell them apart. Let's move these riders over here out of the way a bit. Let's see. Well, this guy doesn't have any colors, but he already does have a mask. He's got like a little crossbow thing here. So he's already different enough. The second guy to the end is the same, but you know what? At least they are different. So he has a nice little squad or little unit of Scorpem Gunners, apparently. Not really sure what those are normally, but anyway. Moving on to our bag number 3 here. See what we got us here today. Okay, going into this bag, I can already see we got some zombie-like creature. Looks to be a Fell Reaper riding on the back of it. Looks to be like a young dragon, a dead young mummified dragon. Like, weirdly enough, they mummified the dragon, but it's left his skull open. Kind of cool there. I like the purple on the back of the Reaper, like versus the black color, because it has a nice different look to it, which is pretty cool. And then we have us another Dragon Rider, which a Fell Banshee. Okay, so I'm guessing they're actually a part of these guys right over here. I'm guessing these guys have something that goes in here, because there's these little slots here. So I'm going to keep these guys a little bit to the side over here, or down below at the bottom of the screen here, just because I don't know if I'll need them again, if I find their pieces in there. Another thing we have here looks to be a Heavy Lancer. And as I can see, the other 3 are the same. There's just one with red shield, one with a red shield with white piece, which maybe do a little bit of some touch up on them later. And then one that's got a yellow shield. And these 3 guys are elves, so that'd be a nice little elf unit. Maybe more civilized elf warriors. I mean, let's see. So like I said, these Fell Riders will keep over here with these other Fell guys, since they're apparently the same unit, or at least the leaders of that unit. Hopefully we get their wings in the set here. I haven't gone through this set, so hopefully we get some other cool bad guys or cool NPCs and stuff to use, or possible PCs if your character ever becomes a mount rided. Okay, right off the bat, I see something kind of cool here. We got us a weird orc or goblin, probably an orc, based on his design style. I'm going to say an orc. Could probably say he's a goblin too. I mean, a really big one. We got a cave archer. So based on him riding a cave type, I want to say drake or maybe reptile, like a dinosaur. Definitely probably would say, and they even wrap stuff on. Probably say maybe goblin. Could just say he's a goblin there for simplistic terms. Really cool. I got another one of him. I don't know if there's any difference. Let's see here quick. Okay, he's got yellow bobs on him and yellow on his... Well, he's actually missing his thing. But that's not so bad. I mean, I can always blacken that in and just make it look like he's a regular rider. He's like just fighting. One's an archer, one's not. Because, I mean, these guys are easy to rebase. I mean, they got small feet. So they probably won't be that hard to rebase if I ever want to rebase them on actual proper D&D bases. Let's see what we got here. Let's go with these little guys first. So right now we got like some type of... It looks to be a kobold. That looks like a kobold. And it's a swooping sniper riding on the back of some type of weird pig-like lizard beast. It's like a pig drake or something, but really cool. I mean, this is different. This is a kobold, basically, and this is a kobold rider. I actually really like his design, the little, like, blow dart gun here. That's really cool. I like that. And this one, we have a swooping invader. So, once again, that's definitely a kobold. Not bad. Once again, one of those, like, a piggy monsters, and really different. I mean, I like the shield here. It's got a nice, worn metal, weird, like, spiked club there. They gave him yellow on blue skin, which is kind of different, but it also gives him a nice touch of some interesting details. So that's pretty cool there. Got me some kobolds, so that's pretty cool. I can use this kobolds or even lizard men if I really wanted to. And we got this guy here in this big monster, which really it looks like he's attached by a stick in there. So if I really wanted to, I could separate him from this dragon-like drake and make him something different, because his sculpt is a little bit unimpressive for a goblin, or for a orc. I'm guessing he's an orc. Shield's a little warpy, but, you know, that's not a problem. He's a horned Hatcherkrug? I like the monster more than I like him, honestly, with it. But, you know, I mean, for a rider, I guess, and a group of orcs, looks like a pretty impressive mount riding beast, so really cool. Like I said, I like the monster more than I like the guy on top. I might have to retouch him up to make him more useful, because he's kind of ugly in his sculpt there. But no, not bad, not bad. We got some good stuff here. Definitely got some good stuff. Okay, getting on to the next baggie here. Got us. This is a little bit more of a full bag, so I'm hoping for a little more variety here. Some really cool stuff. Okay, we got like a full unit of something. Oh, we got some like construct horses with some weird desert-looking guys on with laser guns. So, I mean, those are flintlock guns. I actually thought they were laser guns. They look like flintlocks. So, these could still be useful. These could be armored like a desert city guard. Like maybe these construct guys work in the desert. Let's see, there they are. A Galeshi cavalrymen. I mean, I'd obviously give these mecha horses a little less speed than a regular horse, but make their armor class higher because they're obviously made of metal. And I think they're just a metal horse. So really cool. I mean, for a city like a Waterdeep, maybe this isn't unnatural to have these like really big cavalrymen walk around their horses. So that's actually really cool. I like that. Let's see. Looks like we have another one. This one's got like another guy on top. But he's got a really big long sword and a knife there. This is a golden orb Myrmidon. He looks like the same type of thing, just like with a long sword here and a lance here. He's got a little side weapon. Not bad. I mean, can't always have guns. This guy has, I think, an axe. He's got like a gun axe. I think it could be useful. I mean, not impossible. I can see he's definitely working for D&D. Since these guys kind of remind me of a dwarf. This guy reminds me of a dwarf next to this guy. He's just not as like tall. He just seems shorter. Like he looks like he's probably about like a few feet shorter than him. He could be a nice dwarf-style cavalryman. And this is the dwarf. Oh, it is it. Okay, never mind. He's a dwarven mounted fusser or fuser. Really cool. I like the sort of old school style gun axe. Like I think it's like a blunderbuss and an axe. That could be a nice little touch up there. We got another mounted cavalryman. Got another of the Galeshi. So this is like be the simplistic guy. We got another dwarf. He's blue while the other one is yellow. So that's cool. We already got color variations. We got a third dwarf, and he's another yellow. So we got two yellows. And maybe the blue one's the higher ranking of the two of them. Like, we got a nice little unit of Galeshi Cyber Horse Construct Man, which is actually pretty awesome. Definitely useful for D&D there. Let's see what else we got. Okay, I think we're on the last of the actual separate bags of minis that are truly their own miniatures groups. So getting in this box here, this is, I think, second to the last thing we're going to go over. It is... Okay, let's move these armored guys over here by the elves, which, I know. Forgive me, how dare I, since they're elves. Next, dwarves. Okay, so in here we actually have a kobold or a lizardman riding on the back of a snake. And what is he called? It is a serpent invader, and I actually really like this idea. Since lizard folk and these could be great lizard folk, because lizard folk have been known to use creatures of the swamp or the woods to, ride on. So that's pretty cool, because this is like obviously a giant snake. I really do like this inventiveness of these Mage Knight minis. It's really cool. I mean, obviously they have some stickers on the bottom, but if I rebase them, they'd be pretty cool. Like, they'd be just separating them from this base here, like probably a good pole or something, but let's try to keep them next to you. So obviously he belongs to the other kobold or lizard guys that we're going to be using them for. Right here we have us an elf with his white skin, that really white tone, and this dark monster he's riding on, which is actually a really cool sculpt. I like the monster. That mounted monster is pretty cool. It's a Sisilith tracker. Either I could paint him gray to make him a drow, or I could paint him elven color to make him like a normal elf, but he has this really dark black hair, which you don't see on a lot of elves. Maybe on drow it's even uncommon, but I could see him as a good drow hunter with this like big lizard monster right on. Really awesome. Let's put him with the elves for now. Guess we'll keep this orc here alone until we find out like where his guys are, because he might not have any guys. But oh, here we go. Another kobold or lizard man. We have another serpent invader with a yellow hairstyle. So really cool. I like that. I love these serpent and beast invaders here. We got us another of those elves. It is a Sisilith Bladesman. Now, I don't know if the Sisilith is these guys on top, but I would just turn them into elves or some race similar to an elf maybe or something like that. But I love these giant monsters. These monsters are pretty cool here. These big club tails they got. Really awesome. Very nice, aggressive looking lizard beasts. Let's see here. Okay, we got some interesting ones here. Okay. So these look to definitely be, I don't know if these are goblins, but we'll find out. These are an Antcar Archer. And they're another of these goblinoid minis on top of a giant turtle monster. I actually kind of like these giant spiked turtle beasts to ride on. It's pretty cool looking. I mean, another one that probably wouldn't be super hard for me to break off and base on proper bases. Pretty cool, though. Definitely useful for D&D. And we could definitely, if I have touch any of them up, I can give them a quick touch up, make them look a little nicer if I need to. But, I mean, a lot of them are pretty much ready to go. No reason for me to paint up what doesn't need it. I like these giant turtle beasts. These are pretty cool. Yeah. These are official WizKid minis, so I see no reason using them for Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that. Oh, we got a big guy here. Okay, we could have a huge orc or goblin boss. Maybe like a goblin brute or something of some sort. So we have a Antcar Butcher. These two big blades on him. It's a big, really big fat sword right here. It's a thick blade, and it looks kind of like katana style. Fat end here, thin end here, but it's not super long. But it definitely could touch him up if necessary, but maybe give him a wash to help get rid of this like super clean green skin. Make it a little more aggressive looking and grungy. But not bad. I mean, I really like them. I like these guys. They're pretty cool so far. And now we're getting on to the finals of the bag. Or the finals here. This is the last of the bags before we get to the big dogs here that I can see through the box, which is cool. Okay, here in the bag, looks like we have us. So doesn't look like we're getting the goblin guy's troops, the one orc guy in the back of that weird monster. Got us some wings. We got about 4 sets of wings in there. And these 2 sets of wings look familiar. I think these are for the flesh guys here. Let's see if they fit in their backs. Yeah, we got 1 fit in there, and then we need... There we go, 1 can go here. Oh yeah, it's definitely for these guys. So that's their the Fell Reaper or the Fell Banshee. So now they are actually on like young drakes or young dragons instead of young drakes. I mean, cool here. Let's get these both in. I mean, so these are obviously the leaders of their two sets of riding groups. Oh, unless I put the rings the wrong one. Let me see here. Maybe there's only like one full set of wings. Huh. It's like only one proper full set of wings. I think they actually have a specific creature to go with. Because for him, they fit better in his dragon than they do in hers. And it looks like they have 3 sets of these wings, so maybe there's an off number of wings. Oh, what's this one? Yep, that one fits perfectly for the Reaper. She might just be screwed. I mean, because I see 2 of these wings are the same, so I might just make her just a Drake rider, like a Fell Drake rider. He'd be like a Fell Dragon rider. So that's pretty cool. I mean, let's see here. So we got some red wings and some white grayish wings. So let's see what we got. So first we're going to go with the creature I know doesn't have wings because nothing matches him. But really cool the way he is. This is the Venomous Shadow Dragon. He is a gargantuan beast. He's taking up like 5 squares across, or up to 6. Or he's a 6x6x3. So he's almost properly scaled, I mean, for what he is. But really awesome, really cool design. I like this big, like, really solid tongue here for a serpentine-like tongue. I love his gnarly giant maw. I'm thinking about using this guy as a water dragon, a nice sea dragon, since there's not really many good minis for that. I mean, obviously, maybe fill in these little holes in his back with green stuff, so he's not like there's not these holes in his back. Kind of like the blade tail with him; it works pretty good. Nice, elongated crests and or curled horns. Really nice. Like I love his work; it's very nice. His work in these older WizKids minis are very impressive. Put him back here. Next up, we got us a dragon, and it is a whiter dragon. It is a Radiant Light Dragon. I'm really impressed that I like the gray and the blue eyes. Big old slimish looking tongue there, which I think it's it's like a really light, soft rubbery material a little bit, so it's a little bit stronger, so that's good. Obviously, I think the wings work for him, so let's get his wings in here quick, and we'll get him in his full glory. I think these are his wings. Should be his wings. A little bit stiff to get in there. There we are. And there we are, the Radiant Light Dragon. Honestly, I like him. I actually do have a stat for Light Dragon, the new Codex book I bought for D&D. That's a 5e book, and it's pretty cool. So, yeah, I could use that. He's definitely like a ancient dragon at this point. He's going to go over there. Aim my camera up a little bit. There we are. Move these minis a little more forward so we can get them in the shot better, because these big dragons are definitely the great find of the set, along with the mounted riders, which is always good in case you need a good fight of a cavalryman or something like that. Let's see if I can get this dragon's wings in. Obviously, his wings fit him in the same regard. Let's see if we can get him in there. And voila. We have us the, Great Fire Dragon. Obviously, he could be a good red dragon, but I think I'm just going to literally use him as a fire dragon since we have stats for those too. They have these really big fins over here. I think fire dragons actually have those. Interestingly, they all seem to have this same type of tail, but that might just be their style to show us their dragons. Like, they're really big. Like, this is definitely a gargantuan dragon as well, so really cool there. Let's put him back here. And there we are. And that's every single guy we got here. Try to make them all fit. And there we go. And that's every character we got here. This nice Mage Knight setup. That'll be great for D&D. Maybe a little bit of some modifications, stuff like that. We could turn them into awesome pieces. I love these 3 dragons back there. They're definitely the big dogs of the series. But can't overlook the nice little Fell Reaper here, riding on a mummified dragon, while you have these cool lizard men with their great mop, or these cool sculpts they have. The turtle guys are a nice setup. Just really awesome. Really nice set of mounted creatures for the game. Really cool. And that's all I got for you today, guys. But stay tuned, and also do please check out our podcast for the Dice and Dummies, where we actually use these miniatures on the board. I play the Mighty Baldus, and, you know, we all are on Twitter. If you're looking for me specifically, I'm at 01 Berserker. check us out, guys. Leave us a review. We're on Pinecast. We're on all those other apps and sites to find podcasts for D&D. We're on all of them. So check us out, guys, and leave us a review or leave us a question. Whatever you want, we'll answer or read the review loud our next recording session with the group. And like I said, guys, that's all I got for today, but stay tuned for any more videos in the future. Bye-bye.